welcome back to another episode where today I am playing Super Bowl L1, otherwise known as Super Bowl 50.
The year 2000 opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic...
Okay, so now that that's over, now we can get to the actual game here. Now, this, I'm going to say this is, whatever happens here is going to be my official Super Bowl prediction. I don't care what happens. I don't care if it ends up being 72-10. That's, whatever happens in this game is officially my Super Bowl prediction. And why is it so far zoomed out? I do not know. I'm going to be playing as both teams here, and there are 4 minutes a quarter, just because that's what I did last year, and that was almost picked off on the first throw of the game. That could have been a problem. I am playing with the most updated roster that EA has given me, although I have noticed that I have not seen Devin Hester on the Atlanta Falcons. I've already played 3 Super Bowls, and Atlanta won twice and New England won once. And the one time New England did win, it was a 15-minute quarter game that took me forever to do, and it ended up being a waste of time, because it almost all deleted anyway. So, yeah, that was a very crazy video. So, I have not been able to get any offense going as of recent, and that was almost intercepted. So, yeah, New England's offense seems to move the best whenever I throw short passes, but that always doesn't seem to work for some reason. Like, whenever I try to take a deep shot or something, it never seems to work. But when I do quick little passes, then it works. So I'm not exactly sure why. It's just like, you know what, I don't really want to try. It's like, that's how I feel, this is going. And give me 1 quick second. Okay, we're back. I'm at the 30-yard line with the Atlanta Falcons now. And here comes Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I am hoping that I can get going with Atlanta, because that first drive with New England was absolutely terrible. And here we go. Freeman up the gut. That's a nice little 4-yard run there. I do know. I have noticed something, though. The 15-minute game I played, I also played on All-Pro, and, or All Madden, excuse me, and, yeah, I did throw interceptions, but I didn't throw too many interceptions. It feels like I haven't been playing rookie in a very long time. The only reason I'm playing rookie in this game is because that's whatever I do when I play as both teams, to make it literally as unfair as possible, so that I can be, it can be a high-scoring game between just two teams, but I'm like the same team to make it fair. That's just the way I play Super Bowls and stuff, just to make it fair and interesting. And there's Gabriel going down the field at the 24-yard line. I was originally going to record this straight from my Xbox, but then Madden decided not to work with Snappin' app on, so I had to change my plans. And this might be a very bad video, but I don't really care. There's Devontae Freeman up the middle, getting up to about the 11-yard line on the spin. That was a nice spin right there. 2 rushes for 18 yards. In my 15-minute quarter game, Devontae Freeman had like 200 yards. Yeah, he was like a beast in that game. Nobody on the New England Patriots can stop him. I actually feel that, it's not which offense does better, because both of these offenses in the actual game are going to be good. It's whatever team, it's going to have to be whatever team, whatever team's defense shows up, because whoever's the defense shows up, that's who's going to win. Okay, the score is 7-0 Atlanta on top of New England. Like I've said, I've already played this Super Bowl 3 times. This is my 4th time. This is my official Super Bowl prediction, no matter what happens. I'm not talking number-wise or anything. I don't mean like Tom Brady's going to have exactly what Madden numbers. I mean the score of the game. And I'm going to say that for some reason, Atlanta seems to be a better Madden team than New England. I'm not quite sure why that is. I think that's what's going to happen in the actual game. Again, I don't really know. I don't have a beef against either of these teams, and the only reason I want New England is to win, first off, to continue their epic dynasty, and secondly, because Roger Goodell is forced to hand over the Vince Lombardi trophy to the team he tried to purposely stop from getting the Vince Lombardi trophy. If you didn't know about the Deflategate, then I don't know where you've been for the last 2 years, but welcome to the world. If you follow sports, that is. If not, then it's totally acceptable and plausible that you don't know what it is. And we're going to get a first down there. At least it felt like it. Yep, I'm going to get a first down with Lewis on the backfield here. Lewis is actually a really fast, quick guy in the actual game, and that's going to help New England a lot. He's a lot like Tevin... Oh, I just threw an interception. He's a lot like Tevin Coleman from Atlanta, just on New England, and he's not Coleman. He's a little bit smaller than Coleman. Coleman is a taller guy, but he's just as shifty as him, so, yeah. Of course, the play I don't show goes for, like, a huge gain, and I'm off to the races. No. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm down at the 5. It doesn't matter what you didn't see. Just be quiet. Shush. I don't want to sit here and record the whole thing and then not use it all. So I was just stopped recording for like a few plays and then I hit a deep ball. I don't know what to do. End zone, incomplete pass. So yeah, Tom Brady threw a pick on that last one. I think you guys saw that. I'm not exactly sure, though, seeing as I can't see what I'm recording, so yay. Julio Jones is a beast. If New England can... Oh, there's a touchdown, Atlanta. Man, in the first quarter, it may, depending on if they make this field goal or not, it is going to be 14-0 Atlanta. So yeah, like I've been saying, Atlanta seems to have a better Madden football team than New England does. I don't know if that's because New England, if they don't have like, because they actually are a 95, a 93 overall, and Atlanta's a 90, so I'm not exactly sure why that is. Lewis gets chopped there at the 20-yard line, so I should have just like kneeled it in the end zone or let it bounce or whatever. I don't remember. So I gotta get going with my offense here for New England because this is ridiculous. I play as New England sometimes too, like just like whenever I get a Madden game, I always play as my favorite teams and then my least favorite teams, just to see how they turn out. Then I work my way to other teams that I really care about. Every single Madden year, I play with New England, and normally whenever I first get it, the first matchup I play is New England and Detroit, because those are my two favorite teams. So, and I did it this year too, so I'm not exactly sure why in this game New England, I can't get going with New England's offense here. Seeing as New England seems to always win that matchup whenever I play it, but whatever. Alright, so I got a first down right before the end of the first half. We're going to get over here. It's going to be the backup tight end for New England, and they're going to get close to the 50-yard line, getting down to the 48-yard line, but far enough for a first down. We haven't ran a lot with LeGarrette Blount, but that's because I don't really want to. Blunt's not the best running back. I can do it when I have enough time, but when we have 4 minutes and a quarter, I cannot risk just running the ball because I never can get going with LeGarrette Blount. I don't know if it's because their offensive line isn't good or if it's just because he's not as shifty as some of the other running backs in Madden, but it just doesn't seem to be as good. There's Mitchell going down the field with the 17-yard line. I've noticed that Mitchell, who's not a big player in the actual New England wide receiving core, but he is in Madden, so I'm not exactly sure who is going to replace his production in Madden in the actual real life. That is real life. And there's Mitchell for a touchdown. New England gets on the board finally in the second quarter. Okay, 2 plays on this Atlanta drive, and I'm all the way in the 7-yard line. Yeah, you guys didn't need to see anything. And New England challenges the play, so you're gonna see it anyway. Okay, never mind. I'm at the 22-yard line. Play was overturned. Matt Ryan back in the pocket, looking, firing over Devontae Freeman. He's going to get it wide open space, end zone, getting down to the 1 yard line before being brought down. Dude, I'm not recording. Getting down to the 1 yard line now. Let's try to punch it in. With not like actual fists. That would be illegal. I mean like running the ball. Hand off to Devontae Freeman, end zone, touchdown, Atlanta. They go up 21-7. Yeah, this has been quite an interesting blowout so far. Okay, hello, we're back. Now I just hit a big passing play down the field, so I had to come back, and we get all the way to the 28-yard line on that play. The reason I'm not recording the whole thing is because this is already a long video. And to be honest, if I don't want to sit through it, neither will you. So, yeah. I should not have thrown that ball, and it's going to be in, or nope, it won't. Okay, good. I'm at the 28-yard line. 13 of 17 for 100. And I guess that's not terrible, but I mean, if you look at this score, it's like, well, yeah, that's pretty awful. Yeah, I gotta get my game going here, and I'm gonna. What was that? Like, I hate as I threw, and I, tried to throw deep, but it got affected, and, yes, it got infected. Yeah. I'm gonna show significantly less of the second half, and I'm not splitting it up like last year, because last year I had to actually take down part 2 because it got corrupted, and the audio didn't work, so it was terrible. So this year, I'm just recording it all in one thing, but I'm going to record significantly less of it because this is already an 11-minute video. And I'm down at the 2-yard line, so I'm almost done with the first half, at least showing you guys, because, to be honest, I'm not going to show anything unless I think it's going to be good. And there's a touchdown! New England, Mitchell, there you go, we're back. Okay, I wish I would have recorded this play live, but hey, I wish I would have recorded this play live, but look at Matt Ryan here. I was looking for someone to throw to. I think this might be my first completion to Julio Jones in the whole game, and look at this amazing one-handed catch right there. This is going to be my new cover of this video, I hope. So, I'm just gonna leave it on here for a little bit. Okay, I wish I would have filmed this live also, but take a look at this play. Is that the last play of the first half? I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to heave it. I heaved it down the field to Julio. Julio somehow made the catch in that traffic. Got hit by Malcolm Butler into the end zone for a touchdown. So, yeah. Atlanta for the win, baby. I don't know. I might as well just give up the New England Patriots' chances right now because yet another play I should have recorded live happened here. A fake handoff to Devontae Freeman, and take a look at the coverage here. Both of the guys are pretty much wide open, but eventually Julio becomes so wide open that I'm like, you know what, I might as well just throw to him. And here's what happened, right? He caught the ball, I hit the stiff arm button, that's not much of a stiff arm, but whatever. And then he just runs it in, and he celebrated almost all the way for a touchdown because nobody was in front of him. I might as well just surrender right now for New England. New England just scored on a 76-yard touchdown pass. That's all you need to know. Okay, I wasn't going to show you much of this drive, but Matt Ryan just got hurt. So I am going to have to play with Matt Schaub, I think, as the backup. Yep. Matt Schaub. This is the first time in any of my simulations either of the quarterbacks have gotten hurt. So it's time to see what Matt Schaub can do at the 42, and they're going to leave Taylor Gabriel wide open, and he throws an incomplete pass. Just a little update. Okay, I'm going on a hunch here, and I think this is going to be a touchdown play, just because I'm,
explain.
Really close to the touchdown, guys. Throwing end zone, Michelle Bennett. Michelle?
They have I Am Bread on the App Store.
Apparently, I don't even know what his name is. It's Bennett. Michael Bennett. And he gets in the end zone for a touchdown for New England, which draws it ever so closer to the Matt Schaub defeat. I'm going to go out and I'm going to say this will also be a touchdown scoring play. And yes, Matt Schaub is still the quarterback. And yes, he has sucked. He's gone like 2 for 4 so far, and he's gotten sacked like twice. And he gets sacked for a third time.
You're
Second-
slowly losing all faith in everything.
2nd and goal at the 14-yard line. Does that sound like it should be a thing to you guys? Because it doesn't to me, and Matt Schaub cannot throw the ball. Going end zone, incomplete pass intended for Julio Jones. He's now 2 of 5 for 79 yards and a touchdown. Yes, he has scored a touchdown, but that's the only good thing that he's done in this game. Other than that, he's just kind of screwed Atlanta's chances so far. So, let's see what he does on this 3rd and goal from the 14. Fake handoff to Tevin Coleman. He's looking, can't find anybody throws in, so that's almost intercepted to Hightower. That's going to bring up a 10th and field goal. Touchdown, Chris Hogan. That's his first receiving touchdown. He had like 5 of them in my 15-minute quarter game. So yeah, he's been a huge factor. Alrighty, 55 seconds for Tom Brady to march down the field. At least get a field goal with 2 timeouts to tie the game going into overtime, which would be the first Super Bowl to ever do that. Or march down the field and score a touchdown in that time. And I'm not exactly sure where I have to get to, seeing as I just skipped the cutscene there that would have told me. But I have to hurry up and get down the field because I don't want to waste timeouts right now. Tom Brady rolling, firing. He's not going to see anyone, so he fires across the field, and it's going to be almost intercepted. That would have ended the game right there. That would have been the end of the game, and that would have really been weird for New England because that would have been Tom Brady's 3rd interception of the game. Yeah, he threw a touchdown on the... he threw an interception on the drive that I didn't show you. The many drives I didn't show you in the second half because, again, this video is quite long and I didn't want to continue to... That was an epic one-handed catch. We're at the 47-yard line, guys. We're at the 47-yard line. We're almost close to field goal range, but I don't want to settle for a field goal. I want to settle for a touchdown. That's not settling. I want to get a touchdown. So I don't want to be too saying that we can do this. But you know what? If I would stop taking sacks, we might be able to do this. I would like to just hit it in one deep pass, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, seeing as Atlanta's defense has been pretty shut down all day on deep passes. But there you go, there's one again, and we're going to have to hurry up and spike this ball. There's not much time left on the clock. Come on, hurry on. Hurry up. Come on. Pick up the gears. Let's go. I have 2 seconds left. Thank you very much, Madden. Maybe if your people would faster go, and I'll have to kick a field goal. Alright, this is a pretty... Oh, okay. I was going to kick a field goal, but I guess I'm just going to get a timeout called on me. Alright, this is to go into overtime. First Super Bowl to ever do such an occasion. And I'm building up the suspense by changing teams. And the kick is up! That is good! Make it 38-38 going into over and time. Okay, guys, this kick could easily win the game. Somehow we got at the 40-yard line, even though Matt Schaub has literally been terrible for me so far. Like, no, literally, he sucks. Now, this kid, can't win the game necessarily because New England still has a drive. But this could put New England in a situation where they don't do anything, that Atlanta wins. Kick is up, it is out of the way. It is easily good. 41-28. Let's wait to see what New England. Okay, here we go. One play before the 2-minute warning. I'm going to try to get a touchdown here. Let's go. Come on. Chris Hogan going. End zone. Close. Touchdown. That wins it.
It's a touchdown. And perhaps the greatest Super Bowl ever. They have won the game in overtime. Wow. A great game partner. A spectacular finish. They needed at least a field goal to keep the game alive. They do one better. They get in the end zone and end it.
And I don't know about you, but I'm worn out. That type of a game takes it all out of us as well, not just the guys on the field. What a tremendous finish, and as you noted, were they going to go and try and get the game going? And that wasn't good enough for them. They got the touchdown, and that's why we're able to say goodbye.
The Super Bowl champs, the Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
My official Super Bowl prediction, New England 44, Atlanta 41. So long, everyone, and let's see what happens.